number one, tune in. Please share. Welcome to the Check Energy Podcast. Tune on in. I'm gonna give some people a chance to come on, share. Today we're gonna let everybody release what they want to release today. Tune on in. Tune in.
They kicking in.
Come on now. We need y'all to share tonight. When I share, it's gonna go on there. I'm gonna let some people get a chance to tune in. Tonight, you're free to say whatever you want to say, whatever needs to be talked out. Do it right now. Forever hold your peace. We didn't everybody do that thing tonight. Ladies, whatever you feel, come on, say it tonight. I'm going to let Brandon take over, give y'all kind of an insight of what we're doing tonight.
All right, y'all. Good evening, y'all. Welcome to Check Energy Podcast. Of course, y'all already know David Pipkin. I'm going to go ahead and give my brother back here an opportunity to present himself. Y'all probably already know him, but go ahead, bro.
I'm Mr. Jigaboo himself. I'm kidding. How y'all doing, man? I'm just in here enjoying this night with a few good brothers. Check your energy.
All right, good. We got me on the back, the cameraman tonight, so therefore he definitely represented in the house. However, y'all know me and my name is Brandon, and I'm going to actually go ahead and spearhead this whole podcast tonight. And I just want to let y'all know that check your energy, make sure that you're living positive, make sure you're thinking positive, and if you're doing that, guess what? Everything in your life is going to be positive. Today is going to be a little bit different. I would like to call it Therapy Tuesday. Therapy Tuesday. All right, on the Check Your Energy Podcast, we all need therapy at one point in time. However, we're going to give you all an opportunity tonight to go ahead and express yourself. For you to tell us exactly how you feel about a subject, to ask questions about different topics, or whatever, just to say exactly what's on your heart. Don't feel afraid. Be afraid. Don't feel bashful. Just go ahead and express yourself. Do what you got to do. Say what you want to say. You're not going to be judged on this particular podcast, and we look forward to hearing from you. But we're going to actually just simply talk about what's from the heart. Whatever may have triggered a certain thought yesterday, last week, this morning, or whatnot. I'm sure Damon always triggered. Of course, Kid is an entrepreneur, so therefore he's triggered. And so Meet Me back there, he's always triggered as well. So that's what it's like when you're in a room full of hustlers. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Pipkin. Go ahead and tell us how you feel, Mr. Pipkin.
I'm always triggered, but one thing I'm mostly triggered about, man, is the way that women carry themselves.
Okay.
We always getting pressured about doing certain things and handling certain things the type of way as a man, and I feel like whatever energy that you choose to want to come to you as a woman, you have to carry that same energy. Okay. I had a friend tell me that fooling with a married person doesn't make her a whore.
Okay.
Doesn't make her a whore. I feel it's many type of things to make you that way. The way you carry yourself, the way you act, the way that you talk, and those type of things, etc., etc. And whatever you don't want your kids to know, I don't feel that you should take it on in public.
Okay.
And I think a lot of times the way that we dress, in the way that like I said, the way a woman carries herself, I feel is a big representative of her as a woman.
All right, so you saying that you think with the way a woman dresses is a description of who she is as an individual?
Most definitely.
Okay, all right. Well, personally, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. I in many cases, I'm inclined to agree. Why? Because you're wearing it for a reason.
Right.
You're wearing it for a reason. I think that a lot of people may not know this, but if you're an image consultant or if you have actually gotten with a fashion consultant or anything of that nature, the first thing that they're gonna do, they're gonna go off. They're going to buy the clothes that become you. In other words, that's the first thing that you catch, especially with the woman, or with people or whatever. They might have broad shoulders, so they're going to get the clothes that are going to make them look bigger in the shoulders. If they actually, they got thick legs or whatever, they got a big backside, I would say that. They're going to wear tight clothing. They're going to wear things that's going to reveal. So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm reaching out to the lady now. This all I want to ask. If you offer to a nightclub, or if you going out, if you 250 pounds, or even if you're a nice frame shaped lady, and you're dressed a certain type of way, I want to know if you're dressed like a whore and a person approach you that way, is it wrong? Is it wrong because you got that type of attention that you attract?
No, it's not wrong.
No, I'm asking the ladies now. You're not putting it on, but I'm just wondering, how you feel? Let's say if I see a woman, I'm gonna approach her by the way that she look.
Okay.
Maybe I can. I'm not saying that, hey, this woman might be this particular thing, but I'm saying that, look, I'm looking at this look good for me tonight, so I'm gonna go for what I can. Mm-hmm. And if I see a woman dressed appropriate in a certain type of way, I can be like, damn, okay, I can see the potential in that. Even though it might not be done now. So I'm saying it's the energy that you carry as a person. Whatever energy you want, that's the energy you have to give off.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think that most people, women that you've come across, that has been kind of dressed provocative, do you think that they kind of gave you, you know, those type of mannerisms? Did they let whorish mannerism off?
Yeah, I think dressing whorish is just enough. It's more than enough. I don't need anything else. I mean, how you feel about that, brother? I mean, how do you feel about it?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta be honest.
Come on.
If a woman, the way the woman carry herself,
mm-hmm.
that's the way the world gonna perceive it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so with that being said, it go for us men too. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because anybody tell you this the truth. First, a person got to be attracted to you before they even approach you and say anything. Mm-hmm. You can't get past that.
Exactly.
The first laws of the first law to ruin a person or want to be with a person is, first of all, you see how attractive they is or how well dressed they is, or how, so now with that being said, now if you see a gal, you know what I'm saying, with the goddamn these shorts all up behind and little halter shirts on and this, that, third, you gonna already automatically assume
that's all right.
that's what she, you know what I'm saying, that was she looking for something, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, so you already put her in that category of saying that, hey, you know what I'm saying, you know, she's showing it all, you know what I'm saying, that's what she looking for, so therefore you're gonna dress her as such.
Right.
Okay, versus the same woman now, you know what I'm saying, you can see her, you know, let's just say you see her in a different way. Before you see her like this or ever see her like that, mm-hmm. you see her, she dressing conservative. Mm-hmm. You're gonna take on that image of her. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's gonna be probably a bigger respect level for her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Moving forward. So what you're saying is when they coming up in the club like that and they're doing certain things, I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now they choose to do what they want to do, but you can't try to say you in here shaking your ass and you know, a certain way, you know, everything showing and hanging out and things like that, to where, you know, you just want somebody to respect that. No, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because I had a woman say, hey, I'm asking this question because we have a lot of our young girls that get online, you know, they boop over, they show this, they do this, but they turn around and say, I'm not a whore. Mm-hmm. But you acting like a whore. Mm-hmm. I'm saying if you have out the day, you got 24 hours out the day. Out of 24 hours of the day, you online 15 hours out the day. And I feel like if you have enough time to twerk and shake online, and if a person approaches you that way, that's the energy that you brought on yourself. Sure, yeah. You know, most women say, how I dress don't define who I am as a person. I feel that it do. You know what I'm saying? I feel that it do.
To want to say y'all late, LOL.
Tell Tawana we were 2 minutes
no,
early.
Okay, we was early.
Yeah,
exactly. That's okay, Tawana.
Yeah, tell say,
we ain't gonna start that. But ladies, we want to know: is it okay? Do you feel that it's okay to go out, you know, dress inappropriate, and acting a certain, you know, and dressing in a whore's way? And if a person, you know, come to give you that same energy or to talk to you and come to you in that manner, do you feel that the person was out of line? Or you feel that the person that you want to approach you didn't approach you?
All right. I want to say shout out to Ricky Johnson. He said, speak knowledge, fellas. So shout out to Ricky Johnson. Thank you, Tawana, for your comment. And answering your question, man, I I just honestly, you know, I just think that the way you dress, man, the way you dress is a depiction of who you are. I mean, that's exactly how I personally feel about it. You know, if you cannot expect, you know what I mean? Like if you go around, let's say for instance, if you go out there and you show your backside, you know, and you have you show some stuff that's revealing, or you twerking in public. I mean, do you really actually expect the guy not to, you know, to react a certain kind of way when clearly that you are arousing, provoking his lower nature, lower passion?
Right.
You can't. I mean, you can't help but to get that type of attention. If you come around the wrong people, the people that don't have respect or don't really care, they're gonna feel like, guess what? You don't have respect, or that you don't really care. So, you know, I think it's based upon you. If I go out and I curse somebody out, man, look here, I can expect to get what? Cursed out.
Right.
So if I'm going out and I'm dressed a certain kind of way as a woman, or even as a man, I can't help but to have somebody to look upon me or to approach me on account of how I'm dressed.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't help
it's true, but ladies, tell us how y'all feel. Do you feel, like I said, I'm gonna ask again, because you have a lot of females on here, and the only thing we doing is asking for, hey, you know, how is it that you would want a man to be?
Okay.
Would you want to? Go ahead.
Oh no, Denisha Holden. Shout out to Denisha Holden. She says it's all about the character you put out in the world. Thank you very much, Miss Denisha. We appreciate that.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, I feel a lot of this needs to be talked about because a lot of ladies, the only way a man would respect you is you have to put that character and that energy out there. I'm not saying just disrespect a woman just because of the way she dressed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you're intoxicated or you're in the club or, you know, even so disgraced, I went to a seafood place the other day. Another one by like 200 some pounds. I mean, everything hanging out. You have to, no, I'm serious. The way that the energy that you want to attract, you have to put that type of energy out there. You know, as my brother, he come home and get right on his business. And now, if you want to be looked at as a businessman, you got to handle yourself like a businessman. A lot of men are not doing it now. A lot of men are not doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you take over now. Tune on in, please tag and share.
No, I just, I personally just, you know, I want to kind of change gears a little bit, you know, and just, I want to talk about something. This is something that I saw, you know, that a woman was walking, man, and you know what I mean? She was a very attractive lady. She was looking very nice and all of that, you know. And she was just taking care of herself and, you know, just minding her business. And it was a guy, of course, it was a young man who found himself, you know, interested in it. Of course, if you take care of yourself, somebody's going to be interested. And I'm sitting up here observing this whole little scenario. And guess what? The moment he walked up, he was a decent young man. His pants wasn't hanging down. He walked up to her with respect. He said, hello, excuse me, how you doing? Good evening. My name is such and such. Guess what she did? Kept walking.
Okay.
I want to ask, from a woman's point of view and men, do y'all think she was out of pocket? Do you think she was disrespectful? Or do you think basically that she was well within her rights to do what she did?
Well, I feel if a person approach a person in a respectful way, you don't know what a person going through at that point in time. So I can't say that because I didn't address ladies before. She may had a man. I maybe wasn't her type. But I think sometimes when it comes to a man, because I done heard plenty guys be disrespectful because a woman blow you off. Sometimes a woman may not know how to tell you, hey, you know, I don't want to talk or I got somebody, so they'll just do that. So I don't feel she was disrespectful. I just feel that she handled the way that she knew how.
Okay. All right. So I got Miss Seeds said that she was definitely disrespectful. Before we go to Kenneth's comments, Miss Holden said, right, you gotta respect yourself in order for others to respect you, right? Miss Neal said, women dress a certain way to attract certain type of guys. Shout out to you, Miss Neal. Tawana Ferris, it's all about respect. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Neal, my bad. It's all about respect. How you carry yourself is what you get. How I feel. It's how I feel. So Miss C said that she was absolutely wrong. And then I said, Miss C said, even when you're going through stuff, you don't put that on someone else. There is a way to do things. Kenneth, how you feel about that, man?
Well, honestly speaking, you know what I'm saying? She got her problems, you know what I'm saying? You know, she can, if she blow me off or blow the guy off, you know what I'm saying? You know, That's her right, you know what I'm saying? Because she don't know you, you don't know her at the time, things like that. So let's just say what you kind of like saying, that you kind of approach a woman, even if you got everything working for you. You know, it's just like a phone call with if you working for a telecommunications service. Some people gonna answer that phone and be friendly with you, and some people gonna answer that phone and they gonna be mean to you. But guess what? You gotta just keep on pushing though. You see what I'm saying?
I want to address. I'm gonna tell you this. If a woman try to talk to me, this me. I don't know how to say. Straight. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be like, you know, sometimes I know a person may take a number, and may not call you because they don't know how to say, hey, you know, I'm not gonna call.
Yeah, I'm
not gonna lie. I have a problem with turning a person down. You feel what I'm saying? If a girl come to me and kind of strong try to talk to me, I kind of don't know what to say. That's how I say. If you just, I mean, listen, people. If you just open up to it, and think about it, B. It's certain things like you don't know how to tell a person no. You don't know how to tell a person this. Sometimes when a person approach you, some people don't know how to say, hey, you know, listen, I got somebody, or you know, you just not my type. Some people don't know how to say that because it might sound harsh to them. So she's like, you know, she might didn't know what to say.
Okay, so maybe I didn't make myself clear for everybody out there listening. No, she didn't say.
Oh,
she said, look them up and down. Like, okay, is you crazy?
Okay.
Like, okay, I'm appalled that you even had. I'm appalled that you would have the audacity.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Maybe I didn't put the expression out there. That's why I think
I do feel that. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's make a person look low.
Condescending.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel what you're saying.
You're right.
Now, see, I ain't know that.
Come on, tune on in, please share. Whatever it is that you want to get out as a person, whatever you feel that need to be talked about, you know, kids, abuse, ladies, we're gonna get on y'all too, cause we want to get on this. I'm gonna let Kenny take this part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Kenny take this part. Next, I'm going to what we call it, alpha female. Just when we take it out, it's no such thing as an alpha female, so ladies get ready. Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead, my brother. So share, everybody.
Well, let me speak to y'all before you piss y'all off for just a second.
Come on.
Now I just want to tell y'all, hey, what's up? We're in the building, man. We're here to help y'all. Y'all here to help us. Check your energy at all times, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just say this for males and females. You know, a lot of times we gotta put on our tough skin, man, because there's some things that we need to hear at times that we might not want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And me, y'all know what I've been on lately. You know what I'm saying? It's time to toughen up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Time to toughen that love up. You know, we know y'all love the kids and we love the kids, but it get to a point, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know, we gotta take different approaches and different actions. You know what I'm saying? And I know this for a fact. You know what I mean? They your children. You know what I'm saying? That's your flesh and blood. So you know, at the end of the day, pretty much what you say kind of goes. You know what I'm saying? You know, you still housing them. They still up under your roof. That you buying the clothes, you buying the shoes. Basically, you still making it all happen. So you know, so you wearing the pants. So you can't turn that over to them at the age they is. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they think, their mindset, they could be thinking one way one day, and then a whole nother way the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
As to where you wise enough to know one thing, you know, when you take a certain type of approach in life, you know, you already know that you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much know that some of the decisions you make can actually affect you from now to 5 years from now, 9 to 10 years down the line. And so I'm here, you know what I'm saying, just kind of reaching out to everybody, just saying, hey, you know, just get on board with us, support us. You know what I'm saying? Come out, show your love. Let's get these kids back on board, because I'm going to show you something. A lot of things that kind of going on, it's being taken out of context because we're not doing our part.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So we're talking about parents, the parents.
Okay,
we talk about the parents.
Yeah.
You're right.
Talking about the parents now.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay, yeah, I feel he's 150% right. So if he's 50% lagging, he is still 100% right. Man, that's kind of a touching part right now, because we got so many kids dying, and we try to find out the reason and the solution. That's why we try to stress so hard for men. Everybody acts why things go on, but it's right in our face because every day we have phones, we have all these type of things, and us as a man. I want to take the men's on the parents.
Right.
Say, man, listen, I got a beautiful daughter. Me and this woman was married years ago, but we still have a bond where I can call her and, you know, ask her what's going on. She still kind of follow the lead.
Let me just start. Get what? I'm finna let you continue, but I don't want you to go too far away from that. You know why? You just said something.
Bond.
Come on now. Let me say something.
Bond. Yeah.
Y'all got to stop being so bitter with these women. And women, y'all got to stop being so bitter with these men. Because get what? When it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
Let that man raise his child. And guess what? Man, let that woman raise that child. Listen, y'all got to still co-parent to come together, baby, to have that child to be raised up, man.
Exactly.
And I'm going to let Damien keep on going, but I like what he just said. Guess what? You still got to have a connection and a bond to that mother to be able to know what that child doing, man. While y'all being so bitter with one another, y'all child falling to the wayside. There you go.
We kind of I was married.
Yeah.
But we always made an agreement, even if we never talked it. We did things. She did things. I did things. But I went to prison when my daughter was 1 year old.
Yeah.
But every time I called home to make sure things were straight, I only ask one thing: this. Handle it right. If you got somebody, make sure who you talking to, you know who they are. You know, if you know you want to deal with different guys, you know, protect your child. I'm not that. We're not in the same household. I don't have to be in the household to be a father.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of women say, "Oh, you ain't here, you ain't there, you can't tell me what to do." How can I tell you what to do? We got flesh and blood together. Let's sit down, start talking, and because you have a lot of people out here that's not mentally stable. You got something, brother?
Yeah, I got something. So I got shout out to Daryl Blade, man. Welcome to the podcast. Miss Danielle C said, absolutely, parents are scared to address the kids nowadays.
Yeah.
Parents are afraid to address the kids nowadays. She said that. All right. And let me see. Mrs. Ferris said, "Come on, y'all." So, in other words, I guess y'all talking on it. So,
yeah. Ladies, listen. I love y'all, but this all thing I want y'all to understand. I'm gonna pass it back to him so he can get back to Kenny. It ain't nothing to be a man and say, "Hey, you know, pick up the phone and say, hey, you know." It don't matter if the woman wrong. It don't matter if the man wrong. Now, if you can say, "Hey, I'm gonna stop you from seeing your kid because I'm mad at you," listen, go on here and drop the bitterness right now. Right now, today, just drop it. And if you feel that you're holding on to it, just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, you know, listen, I need your help." We need help from both sides, the man's side and the woman's side. I had a woman yesterday say, I had a woman who came last to the park and she said, "Damn it, you ain't lying. I don't know how to talk to my son." You're a woman. I can promise you that you don't know what to tell him. Now, I'm about to start a program called the Father Program. So the ones that dad might pass and they don't have a dad, it's nothing in the street for. I want to get a 15-passenger van, take these kids out to Texas and show them things. You understand what I'm saying? I waste a lot of time in my life, and I got something to do with some of the negativity that's going on right now today. You feel what I'm saying? So as a man, you have to learn how to say, "Hey, listen, bro, I'm going to let bygones be bygones. Whatever you want me to do, I'm going to be able to do it." A man had to learn how to bow down at the right time.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing wrong with bowing down. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Absolutely, because the sooner we get this whole concept of what's being talked about, the better off it's going to be 5 or 10 years from now. Case in point, if you actually, jump on the bandwagon in terms of actually being and parenting, and I ain't talking about being a presence in the household, but I'm talking about being a parent. I ain't talking about raising a child. I'm talking about training a child. Two different things. That's one thing, and if you need to be taught that, that's okay. We don't know everything. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. Kenny don't know everything. Don't nobody know everything. Why? But we live and we what? We learn. We live to learn. And that's how we make life a lot better. But in conclusion, from my whole point of view, I just think that whenever you actually look at it, if you actually take the responsibility now of being a parent and training your child at the age of, let's say, at whatever it is, right now, guess what's going to happen? Let's say hypothetically 11 years of age. Guess what? 10 years from now, that child will be 21 years old. Because of what you instilled in them now, they will know that the value of a soul. They'll be more hesitant to pull a gun and pull that trigger upon somebody else.
Right.
Why? Because they would know the detriment of what they actually doing to another parent.
Right.
Or to another
Okay,
child
right,
out there.
okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So the thing about it is, the sooner we learn these particular lessons, the better off we'll be, man. Hey, go ahead, Ken. Thank you.
Well, y'all boys, y'all just brought some good valuable points.
Come on
to
with
the
it.
table, man. I want to tell you too, Dan. I want to just say this, man. That word "bow down" is not nothing bad, but I'm gonna change it up.
Okay, go ahead.
You know why? Because I'm gonna just say compromise as an adult.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I like that.
I'm gonna use the word compromise as an adult because you know why? We done been now.
Okay.
We done done that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm saying that to say this, man. That any man, 35 plus years older, man, you should have enough brain now at this point in time in your life
Right.
to be able to let bygones be bygones. Because you should know the thing that you done when you was a child ain't supposed to be the same thing you got on your mind to be doing when you're a grown man, man.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I said once before on your podcast, man, people change in stages of their lives, man, with time. You know what I'm saying? The same thing you were doing when you were 18 years old ain't supposed to be the same thing you doing when you turn 21 and to 25.
Absolutely.
The same thing you were doing at 25 ain't supposed to be the same thing you doing when you turning 30, 35 and so on. You see what I'm saying?
Growth.
Because there you go, growth. So get what that means, Damon.
Growth.
That means you should be have enough wisdom to say, you know what, man, I can't be doing the same thing that my kids are still out here doing. I need to be trying to show my kids and teach my kids, hey, man, the stuff we did back then, that was a little dumb, man. You know what I'm saying? The stuff y'all doing right now is dumb because get what you gonna be doing, man. You're gonna be doing the same thing that we done back then. When you grow up, you're gonna realize you're gonna look back, man, we done that? Oh man, that's crazy. But I'll tell y'all doing it in the worst way because now y'all taking lives like it ain't like it don't mean nothing to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you know what we should, man, one day I think sometime in the future we should really talk about that. I'm glad you said that. Because I think, fellas, that y'all know me, all y'all know me. Like quite well. Y'all been knowing me for years.
Yes, sir.
And like a lot of people don't know the backdrop of the story behind myself and the person that I've grown to become today. You know what I mean? I'm still the same person from the hood, but at the same time, it's a lot we have to deal with really a person truly being who they are.
Okay.
You know, like parents are influencing their kids to be fake. I just want to point something out real quick.
Go ahead.
I want to point something out real quick. And if you disagree, you know, talk to me because I'm willing to learn and listen, and maybe I'm wrong. But let's say, for instance, when I was coming up, you know, you see people go to church, right? And you know good well that these people, some of these kids live in the house with their mama 7 days out of a week. But guess what? On that day that they go to church, that woman is a total different person. That man is a total different person. They are doing whatever they gotta do, and the kids looking like, okay, well, hey man, is that the same person that we actually lived with and stuff like that? So what happens is, what do you think you're passing on to the child?
You're right.
What kind of attitude are you passing on to the child? Man, we have to check ourselves as parents to make sure that what kind of role model are we actually presenting before our kids, man? Because they may not say anything because they have been taught not to say anything.
Right.
But they are watching. And they are watching, so we gotta be very careful with that. I just want to know what y'all think about
Okay,
it.
we're gonna let y'all. We're gonna let them read the comments, and then matter of fact, I'm gonna go to growth and change. I'm gonna bounce off the other. Go ahead, my brother.
All right. Miss C said, children need both their parents.
Mm-hmm.
She said that emphatically. Negativity over past hurts just blocks them from getting all that they need. It's hard being a single parent. It is. There are things that girls/boys get from their dad, and I hate when kids miss that due to a woman being upset because he moved on or she can't get enough money out of him. In other words, child support. We can talk about that one day too. When you have kids, things should be their best in their best interest, and not about the petty stuff. In other words, get out your feelings and start being petty. Right, Miss Seats?
That's all we
We
got.
agree with you.
That's all we got.
Now, that ain't all we
Come
got,
on,
man.
keep
We
on
got, yes, Miss Farrah said, they are watching always, kids. And Miss Stewart, I just want to let you know, Mr. Stewart, Shavita, okay, yeah, welcome aboard. Thank you very much, y'all. Go ahead and feel free to share a comment.
Yeah, share. Tune on in. We up to 17 viewers. Let's get some more people on. Let's get some more people. I want to talk about growth a little bit.
Let's go.
I want to talk about growth, man. As a person, people not gonna understand your growth. People don't want to allow you to grow as a person because sometimes people don't understand. as a person, when you grow, it's a lot of things that you're gonna have to cut loose as a person.
Right.
One of them is gonna be the way you talk, and I'm still fighting with that. I'm still fighting with that now. So I'm here with my brothers. The way that you think.
We'll go with Kenny because y'all.
No, I'm just giving it to everybody. Man, when you grow, separation begins to start. You know, people begin to feel that you changing on them. You're not the same person.
I like that.
You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of kids have a problem with because they're not growing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why they're not growing? Because the parent haven't grown.
Mm-hmm.
So the parent don't know how to be a parent to the child because they haven't grown.
Mm-hmm.
Now check this out. But when you get a man that have already grown to that elevation, it's hard for a woman to kind of get there because she always been with someone that was below.
Yeah, no
See,
sense.
I can. No, you have to understand it,
Yeah.
and it could be vice versa. A woman can grow and can find a man that she sees something in, and he haven't grown.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of things that's going on in life is because people scared of change and they're scared of growth. I'm saying this. I'm gonna pass it to Ken. Listen,
that's good.
listen. I'm saying this.
Yeah, get it out.
Man,
Get it
listen.
out,
I gotta say this. I was scared to go places. I was scared. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. You know, to read things in front of people. Cause I think that's one of the poorest. One of the poorest things for a man is reading and spelling. Come on up. You don't have to be ashamed of who you are as a person because you always can learn from somebody.
Absolutely.
But this is the thing, and I'm gonna let you turn it up to it. A man's supposed to learn from a woman, and a woman is supposed to learn from a man, and it's a force to be reckoned with when they both learn from each other.
Absolutely.
We don't have to keep fighting each other back and forward and saying, that's wrong, and this wrong. It ain't no wrong way. Because I wasn't taught what you was taught, and you wasn't taught what I was taught. I'm a street guy. I learned from the streets. You understand what I'm saying? And you learn from the books. You give me the books, I'm going to give you the street terminology, and we put it together. And it ain't nothing that can stop us because it's a love, this conditioned love that can't be stopped. It's just like loving your child. When you grow with somebody, that's the best love that you can get ever in your life. I'm gonna let you get it, bro.
Nah, I'm just listening to you, man. I'm proud of you, man. I'm telling you that. I'm just sitting there listening to you, man. I done seen you grow, man, from 12 years old up to the man you become now, man. You know what I'm saying? We all been through some things. We all go through things in life, but you know, God still got us all here for a purpose, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not just here tonight just to try to beat down on the women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, my thoughts, man, you know what I'm saying, what's going on is, you know, y'all the barrier. Y'all the barrier of the kids. You see what I'm saying?
Come on.
So it's kind of hard not to get at y'all. You know why? Because this the play. Y'all gotta start choosing us Negroes wisely, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm joking a little bit, but I'm being real serious about this too, right?
Right.
You know, when you meet us, when you see us, our persona, the things we do, who we hang out with, what we got, what we don't got, what we can bring to the table, what we can take away from the table. Pretty much y'all already know these things. And so I said that to say this. Who you father your children with is very, very important. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And man, just to piggyback off to what you were talking about, Kenny, man, one thing that I learned when I was in college was that I learned the role of male and female and how they ought to come together, but that the role of the woman is the first teacher to the child.
Almost definitely.
The first teacher to the child. And a lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people that studied, you know, biology, that went into nursing or you know, whatever, or become doctors or whatever, they know that one of the first things that you learn is that when a child is in a womb, man, look, that is a living person.
Yeah, they can listen.
They can hear you.
Yeah, they can hear.
So they get all the arguing, all of the bickering, all of the cursing, all of that. You want that to be basically the way that child's mind is developed to be able to comprehend and understand first. You know what I mean? Instead of hearing the terms of the words "I love you," you see where I'm coming from, or "I admire you," or "I support you when I do this." You know what I mean? You know, I don't think we truly understand what we're doing. Whatever, you know, we get entangled. Oh, I almost said it. whenever we get involved,
Entanglement.
yeah, entanglement. Whenever we get involved,
Okay.
with with the opposite sex, to me, sex is for responsible people. It's for responsible
And
people.
that's really what it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Okay, well, let's talk about that.
Man, you know what? Come on, let's go.
He right. Slinging that thing from east to west,
Oh,
south, up and down. I'm guilty. I want to say this though, and we gonna get off of here. We have to be careful who we lay with.
That's bottom line, man.
yeah, exactly.
I just turned 40, May the 16th.
Absolutely.
I started realizing this. Old school used to tell it to me, and spirits do jump. Spirits do jump. Not even who you lay with, but the people that you come affiliated around.
Oh yeah. No,
You feel what I'm saying? If I hang around a bunch of thieves, eventually I'm gonna be stealing. I might not be one going to go get it, but I'm involved with some of the activities that they got going on.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I want a lot of male and females to understand whatever a person do that we involved with. You can love a guy. If he sells drugs, you're involved with him selling drugs. You feel me? If you with a girl and she prostitute or whoring around, you're involved with that.
No, definitely.
I'm guilty. I used to love it. We all got addictions. I'm just saying. I mean, you have to be careful who you lay with and who you be with, because whatever you want to become, you have to be around those certain type of people. If you want to become a millionaire, you hang around people that want to be millionaires or are headed that way. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If you want to be, you want to be a hustler, you hang around hustlers. You want to be a pimp, you hang around pimps. We got to learn how to take the responsibility to understand whatever role that we choose to play. We got to play that role 100%, and we have to own up to it. Go ahead, bro.
Absolutely. I got Miss Seats. Miss Seats, you always talking, and we appreciate that. Keep talking, girl. She said, change can be hard and scary, but it is necessary. You'll never know your full potential if you're afraid to go to the next level, I'm assuming she said, or afraid to take that chance.
Okay.
I feel like I'm living that now. I'm the example for my kids in everything I do. I want them to see me excel. I've made poor choices, but I try to make it a learning experience. I'm a survivor, and even when it looks like I'm down, I come out winning. Very good. I have 2 for my kids, and it's the only choice that I have. Let me say something real quick,
Go ahead, brother,
because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But let me tell y'all something, man. Look, I know you've heard it. I definitely know you've heard it. Y'all, I am from the bottom, Allendale. That's where I'm from. Lakeside. I'm from there. Check this out. I get told all the time, say, man, where you from?
England.
You hear that? All right. Let me. When you were talking about like speech and talking and all of that type of stuff, let me tell you what happened. A lot of y'all didn't know when I was in school, in middle school, J.S. Clark. Never forget it. I had the principal to pull me aside, and guess what he did? He said, "Young man, come with me." And he took me to a classroom separate from everybody else.
Right.
And he sat me down and told me to read. And I had to read to him because I had a speech impediment. But don't nobody know that. So you know what happened? I had to unlearn or relearn how to talk. So instead of looking at the dictionary as a means of, of understanding what the terms meant, I was more so looking at the dictionary for understanding how the terms were pronounced and enunciated. Hence, this is why I talk the way I talk today. I can't help that. But guess what? When I went to college, I also learned that proper speech cultivates the mind. Without proper speech, your mind can never fully grow to its full potential.
Right.
Now, yes, but we don't understand that correlation. So for all of y'all out there that was thinking that I was from England, no, I'm not. No, I'm from the land.
I thank y'all for tuning in. If anything y'all want to say, y'all have to say, please right now. If there's anything that y'all feel that we need to be talking about, if y'all want to go another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, please drop something that you feel that you want to talk about, or someone out there could be in a situation. Or someone can have a child,
right.
or someone could be going through abuse, someone could be going through anything. Right now, before we shut this thing down, if it's anything that you're going through, anything that you want us to talk about, if it ain't right now, we're going to be on Sunday. If it's anything, we're going to give you a couple of minutes. The house of Check Your Energy is open. Say whatever you got to say. I'm serious now. I take this thing serious. If there's anything that you got to say, Tawana, don't laugh, baby. If anything that you want to say, like I say, it's a lot of time us as people we scared to talk. I feel we scared to talk. We scared to release things and let things go because as people take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? And we had to start telling each other we love each other more. We had to get some more positive things going on. The doors are the doors are open. The doors of my church are open right now. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Share. I need y'all to share. Check Your Energy podcast is based on love, peace, and joy, getting an understanding of how things, testimonies can go, then went, will always go. You know, people change, the world don't change. People change.
Absolutely.
Don't be scared to say, hey, you know, we need to talk about this, we need to talk about that. We're giving y'all a little more time before we get off of here. We need y'all to share, and tag. If there's anything that you feel need to be talked about, brother, let me know.
Well, you know, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a
Stop the violence. Stop the violence.
Well, definitely. You
Stop
gotta
the violence. Okay,
We own that.
okay, stop the violence. How do you feel we can stop the violence?
Kenny?
How you feel we can stop the violence? Start with Kennedy, and I'm gonna come back to me. Stop the violence. I want to say everywhere. I want to say in your deeper thoughts of mind. How do you think violence can be stopped? Tune in, share. Now to stop the violence, this needs to be shared everywhere. Let's take a deep thought, brother, before you even else.
At the core of what's really taking place and what's going on in our city right now, I think it's gonna go back to this. You know, the so-called OGs and the big homies and things like that. And I don't read why I said the so-called big homies and the OGs is because they're not playing their role in their positions anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You're right.
You know, the OGs and the big homie title go to the ones that can tighten up their neighborhood.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my cousin. Absolutely.
You know, that word OG,
QB Chris.
the big homie, and things like that, it goes to the guys who can be able to snatch their little homies to the side and be like, hey man, this ain't how we rolling over here.
Absolutely.
We don't do that right out here like that. And guess what? Whatever consequences come behind that, what it is, because guess what? Y'all supposed to be the big OGs, the big homies and things like that. So the stuff that's kind of going around in these areas, in these neighborhoods, man, we need y'all, man. We need y'all to step up, man. Like our big homies stepped up to us and let us know, hey, man, y'all can't do that around here like that, man. This ain't what we doing. And I said that say this too. My partner, me, he from Lakeside. Brandon from Bottom. Me and Dane, we from Allendale, but we got other homies too that we could kind of name, but I ain't got to go there, but this is my example. We all got friends and partners from all the way around the way, right? Now what I look like finding out that my son or my nephew over here shooting at his son or his nephew right there in Lakeside, but get what, me and him jam. When all I got to do is get on his ass and be like, hey man, this ain't what we're gonna do. You know what it is, man? This my partner Meek them son.
Yeah.
All Meek gotta do is snatch his nephew or his son and be like, listen, man, that's Kenny, man. Man, that's my homeboy, man. We not finna allow this, man. Y'all sit y'all bust down somewhere. And guess what? It's over. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say it's a whole lot more simpler than we allowed it to be right now at this point in time. You see what I'm saying? We keep on trying to talk about what the woman gonna do. Y'all can't keep blaming these women because y'all still here. Now for the fathers that are gone, yeah, the mamas can come on tours and be like, whoop, whoop, this, that, and the third. But for the most part, I'm going to say it again. I know for a fact that I know homeboys all over the place. We got homeboys all over the place. If y'all really want to stop all this bloodshed and stop seeing y'all grandmothers crying and your mamas and things crying, I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about y'all ones who knowing that these y'all nephews or this your son or this your little cousin out here doing anything, you know you got the power, man, to pull them to the side and be like, hey, man, what's going on? Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's go on over here and talk to to Danny. Let's go on over here and talk to Brandon. Let's go on over here and talk to me to try to get this dead because we ain't finna do this no more. Your mama gonna be the one paying for the funeral. Or when you go to jail, your mama and your auntie and your uncles and all, we gonna be the ones putting that money on your book. Ain't nobody else coming through for you. See, they ain't telling y'all the real. They ain't telling y'all that at the end of the day, your homeboy, the main one that y'all kicking and hanging out with, they gonna be the one fall to the wayside on you while you're doing them 10 years, them 20 years, or that life sentence. They ain't gonna be the one there for you. But the main one that you hurting, that heart hurt for you, that heart goes out for you, the one that gotta bury, the one that gonna be missing you from this point on to the rest of your existence. While everybody else, they come boo-hooing for the 2 weeks or for the month, maybe they still thinking about you. But you're gone, but your mama or your auntie, your sister, them the ones still got the real love for you and the heart. Them the ones you gotta start respecting, man. I'm telling you, it's easy, man. Y'all go out there, man. We need to start getting the OGs together, like I said. The ones that really run the neighborhood. Right. And I got a lot to say, but I ain't gonna go too far with it. But I'm gonna just say this here though. You see what I'm saying? I don't care what's going on in the neighborhood, cause I'm a street guy myself. I've been there. I ain't talking about that part. This ain't what this is about. That's why I don't want too much church going on with that. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because it's all about God, but what I'm saying is, this ain't to straighten up every part of it. Exactly. This is get this killing to stop. Exactly. This cease. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not judging what nobody else got going on with everything else. Right. But all this senseless killing is what we need to get together on and tell them, hey man, we gotta stop this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I lost loved ones on both sides. So I'm gonna say this. I don't care what already done happened. Right. I don't care what already done took place. What I'm talking about now is what we need to do to stop them from doing. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. I hate to really come behind that, y'all, but
go ahead.
I got some comments here. It says parents doing something different with their kids. Danielle C says charity starts at home. We gotta start reaching these kids at home and spreading it at home. Everyone likes to say that that's not my business. It is your business. Don't wait until it reaches your doorstep and it's your loved ones that's gone, then you pass it out at the church. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all realize what she said? She right. So in other words, hey, I appreciate you, Miss Cease, for pointing out my hypocrisy on that. Because I've actually done that before. But if it was my son, guess what? I would want everyone in this room and everybody out there that's in the world and heaven as well to rally around, basically, in order for that stuff to stop. Man, we so hypocritical.
I'm approach that. A lot of he's saying everywhere. I think the only way to get it everywhere, every black man and black woman need to respect each other as black people. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if you got Crip, Blood, GD. It don't matter what it is. But the thing should be, hey, respect the next black man. We have to stop selling out to materialistic things, materialistic thinking, our lifestyle of living, and live for who we are as people. We so unsatisfied with not having what someone else have, and then we go out and kill our own people to get somewhere else. Right. And we already got the glory and everything. We got everything. You understand what I'm saying? As people, bro, you cannot sit and say, hey, if I go to Texas, I want to be working with Texas as a black man. Hey man, well, you know, come on in. If I go to California, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know, Miami. Anywhere I go, a black man need to always respect another black man as a king, and that's how we start stopping all the killing.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying? Everywhere. Yeah. You don't have to have no territory. How you got territories of things, and you don't own none of this shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're lying.
You don't own nothing.
Yeah.
You don't own Wall Street. You don't own. You don't own a DDD block. You don't own Welton Street. You don't own none of that. Oh, so you have to start trying. The people is putting so much black eye in the game to make you feel like violence sell. You the only nigga killing. While you killing, they over there making stock go up.
Yep.
You are, once you become rich in mind, you rich already. They can't stop you. When you go to, you gotta think about it, bro. You got California, you got Atlanta, Georgia. If you know all these Shreveport, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, all these black people. When you see a black man, you salute him and treat him like a black man.
Salute him.
What you fighting for?
Exactly. Go ahead, brother. Sorry.
See, see again, that goes back to the mindset of a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna explain it, and I know we gotta get out here, but watch this. When a person, no matter what their color is, don't have the right type of mindset, it's hard for them to realize that they don't need to be doing this, and they really need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because the development of a child mindset, they not thinking on the level that we at now to where, man, I got too much to be losing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I got too much going on in life to have this going on.
Right.
I got a family to raise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get what? I got too much money going on over here. I got a nice business I need to be running. Get what? I got other people depending on me. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I can't be out there doing no foolish things.
Yeah.
So therefore, we can't blame it fully on them. That's why I say us fathers and us and us friends and us parents, we gotta step in them kids' life until they get to the age of their mind development.
Where they can start to think.
There. Say it one more time.
Once they can start to think that.
Say it, live it loud.
Where they can start to think that way. So what
There
we
you
need to
go.
do right now, starting today, let's start tuning into the Check Engine podcast. Let's get some more knowledge and some more things going on where these kids can tune in. Street guys that been to jail, guys that did. I did some shit. We need to start teaching these kids that, hey, you are more valuable than anything in the world.
Exactly.
You have to make these kids understand that, hey, when you kill somebody else's child, you hurt somebody else's family. Ooh.
Yeah. You take it away.
Man, I done did some things that God know right now. If he say, hey, Damon, you can save 1 million lives. I don't think I need you to do it down the day. I tell you right now today, but it don't matter. That's what I do this for. I'm not doing this for no. I'm doing this to get the people. Hey, I made my mind up to say, hey, if I'm gonna sacrifice myself for something, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for something right. What I'm gonna go out here and fight on the corner with a Negro for who had the most money, who sell the most dope, who got the most drugs, who stepping on the most, who color red, who color blue. I'm not doing it for that, bro.
No sir.
I'm doing it for the ones who I know in my heart got a chance. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody kids got a chance to do something and they want to release it, I'm gonna help them. That's what a black man's supposed to do.
Right.
He's supposed to pick up the pieces of the puzzle and run with it. You can't expect a woman to tow kid in her stomach and then tow them on her motherfucking back. How else she gonna do that? It's impossible. So they gonna have that vendetta against a man because we got to tow it. So right now, before we close, I'm gonna give it to Brandon and I'm gonna play a little music in the background before we come out. But please, man, please, if there's anything that y'all want to talk about next Sunday, if we have to change anything, please let us know because we are doing this for growth. We're doing this to pass good energy all the way through the world. We're doing this for our kids because our kids need it. Come on.
All right, y'all, we had a lot of other people within the comment section. Tawana Ferris made a comment. Randy French, he said, "How do you feel about D-Wade's, daughter, trans daughter, or whatever he wanted? He wanted to talk about that. I do see some lovely people, also some lovely people as well that has joined. One of my close friends, Miss Maria Robinson. Shout out to you, and shout out to Mr. Brian. Thank you very much for also making those comments within the comment section. Y'all, listen. In conclusion, I want to let y'all know something. Our greatest investment is our children. That's our greatest investment. It's our children. When are we going to start putting them first? I get it. Some of us didn't have an opportunity to really learn how to parent before we even start parenting. But you know what? It doesn't mean that we can't rectify our mistakes. It doesn't mean that we cannot pick up where we left off and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to turn basically this before it actually goes too far where I can't even turn it anymore. And for those that have made mistakes, listen, we're not browbeating you. We're telling you right now that guess what? You got hope. There's an opportunity for you to change everything right now. Your circumstances right now is based upon the decisions that you previously made. So if that be the case, then guess what? If you change right now the way you think, it will do what? Inevitably change your circumstances. No matter what. We can start today, y'all. Let's not put this off. Don't play with it. Don't play with it at all. We can learn from each other, and we have to learn from each other. But let's start investing in our kids, and I promise you, that's true generational wealth right there. There you go.
Thank y'all for tuning into the Check Engine podcast. We're gonna let it roll for a little while, man. You gotta get up. Yeah, bring your clothes, check out the clothing line. Anything that y'all want to talk about, feel free. Drop it in my inbox.
You gotta keep pushing, no matter what you say, no matter how good you are. You gotta live great, spread out the ones in your life that's space. Try to get a meal ticket, go to work, be all about the business. Let them lead to the gig. Trying to get rich, keep your dig. One life to live, gotta live. Put your hands in the air and keep living. Don't work it, don't eat. You can't make money, you can always see.
Alright, baby.
He say he wanna go big, but ain't nothing got a damn head again. See this in your bed, why you gotta have a take care of your bed? This old nigga, gotta spend the long, pressure on me to a penny. You see.